I realize I have a whole rack of outerwear behind me, but I've not made a video about outerwear yet. So today I'm going to change that and show you my top 5 outerwear that I've been wearing for this year. Okay, the first outerwear is this H&M overshirt. I've actually had this for easily over 3 years, which is surprising for a H&M piece to be lasting this long. But yeah, there are no holes, there are no tears, there are not even any loose threads. It is a bit faded, but that gives it the worn-in look that myself and like a lot of others like to have on their clothes. I use this overshirt more for casual outings, like maybe going to the grocery store, going to the mall, even maybe for going to the movies. I think it fits me well and I like the color of it too. Breaking news, a man likes black. Okay, quite the difference from the first piece. It's time for a bit of color. I thrifted this windbreaker this year actually, and with red being my favorite color, I guess you can imagine why I decided to pick this up. I'm generally a big fan of the athleisure style, so pieces like windbreakers or racing jackets are very appealing to me. I think you look instantly cooler when you put any of those pieces on. As you can imagine, I use this whenever I'm trying to go for an athletic look, and I do normally pair it with a baseball cap to, add further to that athletic look. Okay, the third item on this list is this cardigan, or as I like to call it, the people's choice. The reason I call it that is because this is by far the most complimented outerwear I have on this list. People really seem to like it a lot, and I can definitely see why. Cardigans are such versatile clothing pieces. You can dress it up, you can wear it casually, you can even button it up like how I'm doing here, but generally I do prefer to wear it unbuttoned. I've even worn this with a shirt and tie before and it looks great. I think the reason people like cardigans a lot is that it gives a cozy vibe from the person wearing it, and at least to me, it gives a university or academia kind of aesthetic, which is a look that's quite popular. This one I thrifted similarly to the red windbreaker you saw earlier. I want to say this is a military jacket just because of all the pockets and flaps and buttons it has. But this is the longest in terms of length, the longest outerwear I have. I don't own any coats because I live in a super hot country that doesn't require me to have a coat, but I would still love to own a Yohji Yamamoto one sometime in the future. I just don't have the money for it now. This is one of my best thrift finds because I think it gives a very cyberpunk Blade Runner kind of look, which I believe is every man's dream to look like Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner 2049. Last but not least is this bomber jacket from Tommy Hilfiger. I actually got this as a gift, which was very thoughtful, and it ended up fitting me perfectly too, which is just a cherry on top. This is the only bomber jacket I own, and I don't think I need to own any more after already having this. And I know I said that the cardigan earlier was my most complimented outerwear, but this is definitely a close second. You can adjust the collar too to face downward, and it says Tommy Hilfiger at the back of the collar. This is definitely my preferred way of styling this jacket. Gives it that kind of biker look a little bit. And yeah, that's all 5 of my outerwear. I'm quite picky with my outerwear, mainly because I don't wear them that much, so I want to make sure the ones that I do have are ones that I really like. I prefer, if you've seen from my videos, I prefer wearing t-shirts or shirts. So these 5 are like my staple 5. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.